So welcome to today's update video, and obviously the Eastern Pacific is quiet for now, obviously. I mean, there's this WeGo press system that we were monitoring like 2 videos ago. It's kind of fizzled out. Though it's still always producing some convection activity. It's supposed to continue on its general motion. It's been on without any development. Now let's take a look at the models for 1 second. Let's take a look at the models for 1 second. So now here's the 12Z GFS. GFS got a little bit more aggressive since yesterday. Now they're kind of forecast develop the system gradually, but eventually bring the system to eventually show a robust hurricane. System developing gradually, and by around July 5th, becoming a hurricane, and eventually a robust hurricane by about 10 days from now. Meanwhile, about by about day 10, the GFS starts to hint at additional tropical cyclones that we'll have to monitor. Now, I'll talk about the European solution in a second, because it appeared they were showing 2 systems. I'll issue a correct. I was wrong yesterday. I mean, they were showing 2 systems. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Don't disregard what I said. But yes, the European was showing 2 systems. I'll get to that in a second. And later in the period, the GFS is also insisting on a few other systems that keep these relatively weak. And a little bit closer to the Mexican coast, and the time frame is too far out. But I think additional, as I mentioned in my previous video, additional tropical cyclone activity beyond what would this likely be Agatha is likely. The main reason why I say it's likely is because of the MGO pole sticking within the basin. Here's the European run. Here's yesterday's European run. You can see this is what the GFS. No, I'll explain this in a second. But basically, the GFS is sort of hinting at 2 systems. The European run is sort of showing 2 systems. But since it's kind of hard to decipher since the area of origin is so large. I mean, you can see here's yesterday's European run. You can kind of see by day 5, you can see a large vorticity with actually nothing actually organizing. And at 0Z, you can kind of see it kind of splits the vorticity up, with this part developing into a tropical cyclone, which on the 0Z run is this, and then the lower part kind of has a little bit less organized, and kind of some taking sweet time possibly to interaction with this system. I mean, it seems a little bit far-fetched. I actually think the UK map also shows the system. Just knowing what I've seen these gold models do in the past in these sort of situations, since I don't think the second this leftly this the rightward phantom storm that the European is showing right around here is gonna materialize. And rather, I think it's more likely the GFS is correct. This develops relatively gradually and eventually becomes a tropical storm or hurricane to the south of Coral Island. Just because, and I mean, we've seen these sort of situations play out before, and nothing ever. And these 2 systems, contrary to whatever gold models expect, don't really interact as much. And you don't really see a situation where one circulation forms at a monsoon trough and develops in the second circulation, kind of develops later on, and in the development, the second circulation is hampered by the development of the first circulation, which is what the European was showing. So which is what the European is showing, that typically does not happen. And you can see the same thing in this 12Z European run, and I'll show the rest of the European run in a second. I'd like to point out that the UK map also shows the same similar situation. But regardless, the UK map and the CMC too has a tendency to overdo these sorts of things, so it really doesn't surprise me. And it appears, at least in this one, the Europeans is doing the same. Anyway, let's see what the European showing. If this is gonna work. So now here's what's supposedly the first of the 2 monsoon trough lows. In fact, if I have to depict that cipher, I think it's something like right here. It might have some leftover energy from investing the 5L in the Atlantic, but anyway, oh whoops, yeah. Here it is. It develops its sum, keeps it within the monsoon trough, then starts to separate, and this is sort of the energy that becomes the second area of the third word, the one that the GFS is showing, and the one that I've basically been talking about. As this one tries unsuccessfully to develop, the European eventually gets launched onto this system, the GFS showing. Given the origin is relatively similar, but I think the GFS keeps it a little bit closer to the coast. I think, as it gets largely because it's developing this low pressure a bit more in the GFS, and it kind of pulls it to the well, also delaying development, pulls it to the west a little bit quicker. As a result, the system doesn't really get fully going until day 10, where it appears that this system finally becomes the second system of the GFS showing, finally becomes dominant, and it's at this point consuming the smaller first system to the east. But regardless, this is a relatively complex situation, and it appears I don't particularly buy this European situation. It's really viewed as caving towards the UK map, and I do think in the end, in a few runs, we'll start caving towards the GFS a bit more and start showing development a bit sooner, and start showing a bit more of a robust system, though probably not as strong as the category 4 the GFS is detecting. I do think the next, as I just said, I do think the next European run will show a more, or not next one, the one after that, which will be more like GFS, and will show a system passing a little bit closer to the Coral Island, passing and not having as much influence by this system. It'll be as such much more in line with the GFS. Anyway, that's it for this today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!